Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to share how we can use SQL to calculate customer lifetime value. Basically, it's a marketing analytics metric. The companies use this to estimate, to predict the estimated value of a particular customer for a certain lifetime or certain times of year. What kind of profit that particular customer bring to the platform. So yeah, so this is the formula for customer lifetime value. We need average order value. I mean, what amount of amount of product or service customer regularly use, then the purchase frequency in years per year, that how many times the user buy that product or use the service, then expected lifetime, what would be the lifespan the customer will spend on the platform or to the company, and the gross margin. So we have the output something like this, where we need to show channels, customer ID, average order value, frequency per year, and the CLV. We have two tables, customers and transaction. Let me show you how it look like. So yeah, the customer table has the customer ID, channels, and sign up date. And then we have the transaction table, where we have transaction ID, customer ID, order date, and revenue. So we will use these data to calculate the customer lifetime value. The two values, expected lifespan and the gross margins, are not in the table, so we will use as a variable. We will define it in the query, and then we can use it. So how we can proceed, we will try to first calculate the average order value, then purchase frequency, and then finally bring out all these values together and find the CLV. So let's start. So first I will start with the defining the variable, expected lifespan and the gross margin. So this is how we define the variable in MySQL. We use set, then this, and expected lifespan. So I will mention this expected lifespan, lifespan and years. Yeah, years. Let's say 3 years or 5 years. Let's say 3 years. Now I have to set another variable, set gross margin. So gross margin, uh, let's say 20%. So 0.2. Now we can proceed with the query. So I will use select. I will join both of tables and bring out the data we need. So basically, we need transaction ID. Transaction ID, we will use it as an order. So I will use transaction ID, and I will find out total revenue by summing the revenue, and also I will use the average on the revenue to find out the average order value. So let's start it. So c dot customer id, the transaction id is in transaction table. So I also need the channel. So c dot channel, then transaction id. So I will do count over it to find out total number of orders. So count t t dot transaction injection id as orders count. uh, Also I need the total revenue. So sum of t dot revenue as total revenue and average of T dot revenue as AOV, or in short AOV. Now also I need to find out the customer's time span uh, from signing up and I mean between two sorry so I need to find out the uh, how many months the customer were active. So for that we need to find out the difference between their first order and their last order, so that will show that how many months they were active. So I will use timestamp diff for this. Time I need to time stamp diff. I need the difference in month, and first order will be used as min of T dot order date, and then max T dot order date plus 1 as month active month, sorry. So why I use this plus one, because let's say a customer was active in for 1 month, so their minimum order date the month from their minimum order date and maximum order date would be same. So the difference between them will be zero as month. So that's why. But he or she was active for 1 month, so that's why I use plus one, so we can counter the zero. So from customer C inner join transactions T on C dot cus- customer ID equals T dot customer ID. And because I have used the aggregation, so I need group by uh, 1 and 2. Yeah, so I will use 1 and 2, and if I run this, so yeah, so now we have all the customer ID, the channel they belong, the order counts, total revenue, average order value or average revenue, and active one. So I'll save this in a CTE. So I use CTE with customer info as, okay. Now we have the average order value. We need to find out purchase frequency. Okay, so I'll use this particular channel, this particular CTE to calculate that. So select customer ID, channel, AOV, active month. Now purchase frequency, how it will we find the purchase frequency, that number of orders divide by the months, total months in terms of year. So let's say there were 8 months. So how 8 month will convert in according to the year, because we have to show that annually, right? So we have to convert that as annually. So let's do that part. So we have orders count and divide by months. Oh, sorry, active month. Active month, and I'll bracket into 12 as uh, frequency per year, or whatever I'll use frequency per year. Frequency per year. Now we have the frequency, so we can calculate the CLV here. So it will calculate as AOV into this part, C. Then we need to use these two variable, and this one C. Okay, and I'll apply round on it, so I do not have to work long numbers after the point. So I'll apply 2 decimal point. Okay, so as CLV from cust info. So if I run this part, we might have the answers. Yeah, so we have the CLV and everything, but we need a clear output. So now I'll save this part also in the CTE. So I'll name it as calculations. Calculations as no, now select channel, channel, then customer ID, then average order value, because we are now using all this value for output. So as you can see here, average order value has multiple zero after the decimal, so I have to round it also. So round average order value by 2 decimal place as AOV. Also I applied same for average frequency per year, same. So round, I'll copy from here to as frequency per year, and CL CLV. For that we do not have to do same because we already done that part. Okay, from calculations and order by order by first Yeah, or first and second in ascending order. Just make it some gap to see well. So now if I run this, we will have this same output as we were expecting. So now we have for every channel we have the customer ID, their average order value, how many times they purchase in an year, then what were the expected, what are the customer lifetime value for that particular customer. So this is what I wanted to show you, how you can use uh, SQL for more practical things to calculate or to find out, rather than just working on same questions. And because I have been through interviews and I have noticed that in interview they ask more lifetime problem on or on more real life problem, rather than those old school questions that we are practicing every day for the interview. So these kind of things help you more to crack the interview. So I hope you liked this particular video, and please try to practice by yourself as well. And if you have any suggestion regarding any other real life problem, please share it with me and I will try to make a video on over there. So till then, practice it, like the video, subscribe the channel please, and share it with your friends. And I'll meet you in new video soon with a new problem. Thank you.